being 5 o'clock, I'll open the Hobart City Planning meeting of the 3rd of May. We have with us Alderman Zuko, the Lord Mayor, Councillor Sherlock, Councillor Elliott, Councillor Basalt, Councillor Lohberger, Councillor Dutta, and Councillor Harvey. Does somebody want to start off by moving the confirmation of minutes from the previous meeting?
So moved.
Thank you, Councillor Harvey. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against say no. Carried. Consideration of supplementary items. I don't believe we have any. Indications of pecuniary and conflicts of interest. Are there any? Very good. Transfer of agenda items. I don't think there is much to transfer. Part 5, Planning Authority, consideration of items with deputations. There is one. But before we open that one, I'll just note that there has been a request to defer this for 2 weeks to the next planning committee put forward by the applicant. So I might allow...
So move for deferral in, as per the applicant's request.
Thank you, Alderman Zuko. Now that'll be procedural. Okay, so I'll...
Question before.
Yes?
What was the reason for the deferral?
I understand the applicant wanted to seek further advice before proceeding or not.
Okay. Councillor Basalt?
So they haven't withdrawn the application at this stage?
They haven't withdrawn the application. They've given us an extension of time to allow for the extension, but it's not uncommon for applicants to seek a deferral under these circumstances.
Being no other questions, I'll put that as the deferral as moved by Alderman Zuko. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against say no. Carried. Okay. So we'll move on to reports. 7.1 City Advertising Report.
Moved.
Thank you, Councillor Harvey. Are there any items of interest, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, I would just draw the committee's attention to item 10 on the list, which is a redevelopment of the library foyer. So that there has been quite a bit of pre-application advice from our officers, and I anticipate that one will be supported, subject to consideration of the representations. There are a couple of item 1 and item 7 will be coming to the next planning committee.
Any other comment or questions? No, I'll put that as moved by Councillor Harvey. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against say no. It's carried. Now move to 7.2 Delegated Decision Report. Anybody would like to move? Councillor Dutta. Any comments or questions? Lord Mayor.
Can I ask a question? How would we, what would be the process to change the delegated decisions, just in relation to demolitions?
It would have to be a decision of council.
Because there was that demolition on Sandy Bay Road that was a bit of a surprise.
Yes, yeah. It wasn't a listed site.
Yeah, no, I just thought demolitions did come to council because they can be a shock to people. Yeah. Okay, so we'd have to make a decision to add that to our...
That's right.
Wouldn't be very many of them, I guess.
Not demolitions of that nature. No.
I like the entire thing.
Yeah, buildings. So it'd have to be worded carefully that you didn't drag, partial demolitions in.
Oh yeah, or garages, or big ones. Yeah.
Any other questions? Nope. I'll put that as moved by Councillor Dutta. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against say no. Ayes have it. Number 8, responses to questions without notice. We do have the one. Would anybody like to move that?
Moved.
Thank you, Councillor Harvey. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Against say no. Tremendous. Number 9, questions without notice. Does anybody have questions?
I had one, but the Lord Mayor asked it just then.
Well, there you go.
About demolition.
That demolition. Yeah, I was shocked as well when I drove past and saw it was gone. Yeah.
Councillor Basalt.
Thanks, Chair. Just a question with regard to tracking short stay accommodations in specific building sites. So in a multiple dwelling strata title, does the city keep record of how many short stays are approved within a single strata title, and can that be reported back to council? And the reference is that I noticed the delegated decision of another One Collins apartment in the report today.
Well, there's two parts to that question. Do we keep records? Yes, we do keep records of what's been approved. And the second part of that question was...
Can council be updated or provided with that list on a regular basis so that we can keep a line of sight over the percentage of a number of units within a single complex, so that people don't stealth hotel, basically? Yeah.
Look, I mean, we have a number of apartment buildings within the city. I'm just thinking of the administrative exercise of doing that, and I'd like to, I suppose, give some thought to how we could do that.
Actually, that sparks my recollection of one in 1 Collins Street that we approved with a 2-year sunset clause. Ms. AB's nodding to that. Is that 2 years come up? Or?
Yeah, I understand that that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, it's the same one?
Yes, it's the same
so
one.
we're just extending it.
That's right.
But I thought we said that after the 2 years... Oh, it would be reviewed at that point.
Yeah, it was a new application. They had to reapply.
Right. I can't remember why we were reviewing it. It was because we didn't think they were really going away for... They said they were only going away for 2 years and then they'd come back.
Well, I think that there was a... Yeah, look, I can't fully recall, but we were comfortable in putting a 2-year limit on it to allow, further review at that subsequent stage. Now, clearly they've come back with a second application, limited interest by the neighbours and residents, or otherwise it would have come before you. But anyway.
And sorry, just
Okay.
so extensions of visitor accommodation applications are advertised, are they?
Yes.
On in an apartment, where would it be? Near the letterboxes or something like that? Or
yeah, look, it would be on the road frontages, yeah, and immediate neighbours would be notified.
Any other questions? Going once, going twice, going 3 times? No. Okay, can we get somebody to move that we close the open and closed? Councillor Sherlock. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Against say no. That is carried.